Hi, I'm Chris Cardona, and I'm here on board Wonder of the Seas to continue bringing you more incredible highlights coming up on Talking Cruise. So this is the Diamond Lounge here on Wonder of the Seas, and this area is exclusive for Diamond, Diamond Plus. I believe once in a while they'll let some Pinnacle in here, but they do have some continental breakfast here, as well as a fantastic coffee machine, which is self-service. So you have choices of espresso, macchiatos, cappuccinos, cafe americano, and so forth. And all the things you need to make your coffee good right here at the Diamond Club. Okay, this morning we're going to check out the Solarium Bistro for breakfast. And this is another complimentary choice that you have here on board Wonder of the Seas, and in most cases on other Oasis-Class ships as well. Really nice here in the Solarium Bistro is the view through the windows out to the Solarium itself. So the Solarium Bistro is open for breakfast buffet style, and you can see here it's similar offerings that they have in the Windjammer. Much smaller venue, maybe less selection per se, but there is a little bit of an emphasis on more healthy options. Some nice fruit kebabs here and watermelon. But you'll also find your traditionals, your omelets, potatoes, bacon, and such as well. Over on this side, you'll find some oatmeal grits, some sticky buns, and it looks like they're doing made-to-order omelets, which is probably what I'm going to be getting. And here's some bagels with some spreads and several types of salmon, if that's your thing in the morning.
Yes, I didn't know that we could take that.
So this is day 3 of our 7-night cruise here on board Wonder of the Seas, and today we've reached our first stop, which is Labadee, Haiti. This is Royal Caribbean's private destination. If you haven't been here, we'll be doing a full tour today of the area, so we'll give you all a scoop of what's going on and what things are included, what things are extra. But I always like to have my start of my breakfast in the morning, and coming here to the Solarium Bistro is just one of the places I'm trying to highlight as many different dining venues on board the ship as I possibly can. So far I think I've been doing pretty good. I've only duplicated one particular option, but I'll be bringing you more throughout the cruise as well. So again, thank you so much for coming along, and we'll see you soon. Okay, so we're forward on deck 15, and we are now in the Solarium, which is for guests 16 and above. And as soon as you walk in here, a big thing that I notice is the temperature. This is the first Solarium on an Oasis-Class ship that is climate controlled. So as you can see, they do have these ceiling panels that are actually filled with air inside, and they can control the temperature in here, which is, I think, really, really nice. This is what the Solarium looks like when the ship is in port. We're here in Labadee this morning. I suspect it'll be pretty lightly served during most of the day until we have the all on board around 3:30 today. I really like the way they've set up the pool in the Solarium on board Wonder of the Seas. So you've got this section over here, which has some sort of seats in the middle and around the edge. And then down on the lower area, they have loungers. Not, you know, deep pool or anything, but definitely you can cool off here with an amazing forward view. And I really like the way they've laid out the bar here, kind of in the middle. On other ships in this class, it's kind of tucked in on the upper level, and this is a little more inviting here, and you're kind of in the middle of the action as well. And right up against the bar they have this more like loungy section here. I really like this guy here. It looks he's grazing on the palm tree. And as I said before, this is completely climate controlled in here, so it's just perfect temperature pretty much all the time, regardless of where you happen to be, anywhere in the world on board this ship. And as you can see, lots of loungers available. And if you want to eat your meal out here in the Solarium area, they've got plenty of seats up here for you to do so. Let's go over here and check out the one and only cantilevered pool on board this ship, whereas Oasis-Class ships tend to have two. This one only has one. They've taken the other one and turned that into a bar. And because this is, again, inside the Solarium, this is all completely climate controlled as well. And it really doesn't matter where you are in the Solarium, you're always going to have amazing views from these large panes of glass here on the side and wrapping around the front as well. Okay, I will take you to the lower level now of the Solarium, past one of the two whirlpools on the upper spot here. And then you can see here they have terrace seating. And this is that lower section with sort of the wading pool area, adult wading pool. And from the lower section you can see that the side of the pool is see-through, so it's kind of like an aquarium for the folks that are down here. And then look at those commanding forward-facing views that you have from inside the Solarium. And then on both sides, port and starboard, you do have these sort of lookout platforms. These are directly above the ship's bridge wing. So you're kind of getting the same view that the captain would get. But this is a nice place to be when the ship is coming in and out of port. And here we are today in Labadee, Hispaniola, Haiti.
Exiting from the Solarium on the port side of Deck 15 forward, we have the VUE Bar. This is a new design element, as on all of the other Oasis-Class ships, this location has a second cantilevered whirlpool.
And most people seem to be getting off the ship already, so a lot of these spots will be not very heavy traffic today. Okay. We're back in Central Park. It's about midday right now. It's a port day, but back on board the ship. And I'm going to explore what is available in the Park Cafe, which is a complimentary venue for breakfast and for lunch every day. Times will vary though. So let's check out what they have inside Park Cafe for lunch today. So it looks like they have some prepared sandwiches, roasted turkey and ham, vegetarian brioche, some pre-packaged salads, Caesar and mixed lettuce, and some whole fruit down here. We have some soups, today Asian seafood and black bean, and nice looking desserts as well. Cookies and more fresh fruit. Over here we have some more sandwiches. Now these can be pressed for you, panini style, and some quesadillas as well. Over here they have the Royal Cumberland sandwich, which is a signature item here at Park Cafe. Nice roast beef. And then over here they have more customized salads with different ingredients. You choose and they'll make it for you. This guy was hiding around the corner. They do have a Coca-Cola freestyle machine right here in the Park Cafe. So you can go for that if you have a beverage package. It's also really nice to meander through these pathways here, which are in amongst the living wall that they have, which is coming in nicely. It's not been planted all that long, and these vines are starting to take hold as well. But that's really the whole special feeling that you have here inside Central Park. Well, I'm back here for more specialty dining. Tonight I am in Izumi Teppanyaki, or hibachi, whichever way you want to call it. I'll bring you the entire show tonight. There really isn't a choice so much except for your proteins as far as what you're going to have. It is available on the limited dining package. However, they are supposed to charge you a $10 upcharge. My last few cruises I have not. Don't spread the word on that, but we'll see what happens this evening. Either way, it's still worth it just for the show, and the food is fantastic as well. So I look forward to bringing this to you, and again, thanks for continuing to follow. Whoa, nice.
I can see it, what's happening? Watching it back. Japanese. Alright guys, we go see how we're going to fire and I'm going to throw one. And I'll show you Japanese. It's a lot of something. That's how we make egg drops. Waki waki. Oh, now. As you can imagine, it's a little bit, alright? Alright guys, I need the first corners. Right here. Alright, got it. Wow. I'm ready. Thank you. Nobody knows, right? Oh, you want right? Got good now. A lot of tea guys. Thank you very much. Just like that. Japanese onion and my extra. Just a little bit. So who will try to catch the egg? Anybody volunteer? And you have to try to catch it, alright? Just one kid, just be the egg. One. See you in 3. Oh, yeah.
Good job.
Just give me 2 more days, guys. I'm having trouble. Right here.
You want veggies right?
Oh, wow. Good job, buddy.
Oh, he knows that. Yes, he knows that.
go check out the main dining room breakfast today. This is deck 3 aft, part of the 3-level dining room here on Wonder of the Seas. So this is level 3 aft of the main dining room. It is a 3-level, as is the case on other Oasis-Class ships and quite a few other ships in the fleet as well. So down here, the entire floor area is taken up by chairs, and then you have this open to above here. Nice artistic chandelier, and then you have the balcony areas wrapping around deck 4 and on deck 5 as well. So good morning from the deck 3 main dining room here aft on Wonder of the Seas. This is actually my first and likely my only visit to the main dining room. There are so many choices on board the ship. As you know, if you've been watching along, I do have the unlimited dining package, so I've been going to specialty dining every evening, even including the lunches as well at different venues throughout the ship. And breakfast, there's also more options on these classes of ship than any other in the fleet. So I've been trying to make my way through all those, so I might come back here maybe one more time, but definitely it's going to be quite limited throughout the cruise. But I always like coming to the main dining room breakfast. It's a little more slow, a little more relaxed pace. You can get pretty much anything you want to order, eggs and so forth, and the service is fantastic. So thanks for coming along, and it's a good start to the day here on Wonder of the Seas. So there's my main dining room breakfast, consisting of an egg white omelet with veggies, hash brown, and crispy bacon as I requested. They really do a nice job in here, and I said the pace is more relaxed. Even if you're in a hurry, the service is not slow at all, and they really do whatever they can to make you happy here in the dining room. And here on the sports court, they're set up for pickleball right now. This has become very popular on Royal Caribbean ships recently. And they'll change it out. Sometimes it'll be basketball tournaments, sometimes it'll be soccer. They even do archery up here. Nothing quite like enjoying some sports up here with an incredible view like that. And this area they set up for ping pong with this enclosure. Great idea, keeps the wind off the surface of the tables. Back in Central Park, the ship will be arriving in San Juan a little bit later today, around 1 o'clock. So I'm going to take the opportunity to have lunch in Giovanni's. Have not had lunch here yet this cruise. There are so many options, and I'm really trying to spread myself around so that I can enjoy and bring you all the different amazing places there is to eat here on board Wonder of the Seas. It's a nice bright day, a little warm. Let's see if maybe eating outside or inside is a better choice. So I'm back here at Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. Today is our arrival into San Juan, Puerto Rico, and it will be a late arrival around 1 o'clock. So I thought I'd come here for lunch. Typically it's only open for lunch on sea days, but they've extended it a little bit today because of the late arrival. And it's really a great option if you have the unlimited dining package. Even better of an option because you have really nice pizzas, which is what I am going to have here today. And I actually found out something interesting is the fact that the ovens are electric, but they do actually use wood in there, so you get that kind of coal fire, you know, wood burning kind of flavor, and you can even see some of the residue on the crust, which makes it a little more special than what you'd find at the Sorrento's Pizzeria, which is the free option on board Royal Caribbean ships. Not that there's anything wrong with that pizza, but this is just better in my opinion. What I really love though about Giovanni's Italian Kitchen here on board Wonder of the Seas is this very large openings that allow you to have, you know, more connection with the Central Park. I'm actually right on the cusp of the inside outside, so in fact I've got one side the AC, I can feel it hitting me, and the other side I've got a little bit of that warm Caribbean air coming through as well, but it really gives you that kind of balance of both. So if you're going to come here, I would suggest to try to, you know, get both of them depending on how hot or cool it might be, and you know, be able to experience the full thing here at Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. So thanks again for continuing to join me on this wonderful journey. One of my favorite antipasti here at Giovanni's Italian Kitchen is the caprese salad. So you've got fresh burrata cheese, which is a little creamy in the center. You've got a little bit of heirloom tomatoes, and there's a balsamic reduction over the top there. Really, really fresh, and you really can't beat it to start your meal here at Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. And antipasti number 2, this is the stromboli, kind of like stromboli bites. These are also done in the pizza oven, and there is some spicy Italian sausage as well as fresh mozzarella inside on a bed of arugula. It's really nice. I've had this on Odyssey of the Seas, and it's really meant for sharing, but I will partake as much as I can before my pizza arrives. Going old school with just a nice straight up pepperoni pizza here at Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. So there really is not a bad dessert here. I've tried them all, but you can't beat the classic tiramisu. It's nicely presented and it tastes even better.
And then that's also formal night, right?
Here is the pizza station at Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. And this is the wine bar of Giovanni's Italian Kitchen and Wine Bar, replacing what is vintages on other Oasis-Class ships. And again with that great indoor-outdoor vibe. So up here on deck 14 forward, we do have Adventure Ocean. Let's go check it out.
You can stay, if you wanted to stay with us after that time. Awesome! So here is the room for 6 to 12, and on the left-hand side, the landlord. You're very welcome.
So here is the play place, which they have a nice little sort of jungle gym area that kids and their parents can actually play together. So this is the AO Juniors, 3 to 5 ages, and you can see here they have a really nice large TV. You can have some nice programming on there, and it's a nice big open space, so lots of room for the kids to run around. Got the bow of what looks like a pirate ship over here. And just nice colors, inviting. I know my kids love coming to the kids club on board Royal Caribbean. Here's a rocket ship. Let's go check out the Adventure Ocean Theater. Lots of room in here for kids to enjoy performances and movies and such. And here we have the hangout for ages 6 to 12. Something I've seen more and more on both Caribbean ships are these interactive gaming tables. They had a bunch of these on Odyssey of the Seas, and here they're continuing that on Wonder of the Seas. And lots of these interactive TV games that you can play, which are pretty much touchscreen. And here's some nice gaming pods for kids to play head-to-head games here.
Wait, go over there. Oh.
If your kids are into arts and crafts, over here at the workshop, there's a plethora of things to do for them to be creative, from drawing and sculpting, painting, and other sorts of medium here available to the kids to enjoy. I know my two girls just absolutely love, and we go home with almost a bag full of art at the end of our trips. So this is the arena area of AO Kids. And there's some more of those interactive game screens that they have. These are all touchscreen games, and they're actually here throughout the Adventure Ocean area. And here we are at AO Babies, and nice and colorful. Oh, there's a familiar movie playing right now. And kids really feel comfortable in here. And over here, when it's nap time, they've got some nice areas for the kids to just chill out. Tonight's dinner is at Wonderland Imaginative Cuisine. And I look forward to having you join me down the rabbit hole. So Wonderland is a heavily themed dining experience, and I've had it on other non-Oasis-Class ships, but I do actually like the setting here the most out of any of the other ships I've been on. But it's really all about the dining experience, and that's pretty consistent across the fleet. So here we go down into the dining room.
Raised here. Most of the time, you going to see me there, kind of everywhere and nowhere. The Red Queen, she wanted to chop my head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I make fun of her big head. But to be honest, she really has a big head. But then the Cheshire Cat saved my life, and now I'm stuck here in this loophole, drinking tea all the time. Me, the white rabbit that is late for the important day, and the dormouse that is living in my teacup.
Wow.
Sounds confusing?
Very confusing.
When you are in Wonderland, what do you expect it to be?
Confusing.
Yeah.
I like your hat though.
Well, thank you. But I will tell you one more secret. You see all these people from here? You see them? Mm-hmm. They're not even looking. Have a look. They're all mad. Crazy. And guess what? You fit perfect here. So welcome to the club.
Thank you so much.
And tululu, that means bye in French, Japanese.
Nice to meet you. And now it's time for me to look at the secret menu here, so I can figure out what I'm actually going to eat. So with this special potion they have, I think it's water, and hopefully I will make the menu appear like magic. So essentially you have a lot of choices. There is the sun, there is the ice, and there is the fire, earth, and sea. And you can pick one or more from each of these. I believe the sun, the ice, and the fire, those are your appetizers. The earth and the sea, those are your mains. But again, you can mix and match. You can pick more than one if you desire. I'm just going to have a look here, and I'll bring you back on when I have the courses arrive. So what a crazy visit that was from the Mad Hatter. I'd only been sitting here for a few minutes, and he made a beeline for my table. I think I am the only person here by themselves this evening, so I probably stood out, but it was nice for him to come and give me some company for a few minutes, and learned a whole lot about Wonderland and all the crazy characters there, because I didn't know that before. But anyway, Wonderland is a very unique experience. As you can see, it's very playful. Everything from these giant goblets that they give of you, and the ambiance, the chairs, nothing really matches. And people are sort of more in character here than you would find at some of the other venues on board. And as far as the food goes, it's sort of, well, not sort of, it is molecular gastronomy. So things are made with the ingredients that you are actually eating. So like a tomato is made with tomato, but it's made in a whole different, unique way. And there's just a playful way that they present everything. And have a lot of starters and main coming, and I'll bring them to you one at a time, and we'll take this journey through the rabbit hole together. So thanks for coming along. So here we have the avocado cone, and there's a pea-sized wasabi cream on the bottom, and it's wrapped in a wonton cone. So I know it looks kind of small, but there's lots of different items coming, and that'll make up for it. So here we have the tomato water, and there is tomato water on the bottom. See on top, that is a cream cheese, and you're supposed to put the cream cheese into the water, mix it inside the test tube, and there you go. You've got kind of like a tomato soup. So over here we have the phyllo wrapped shrimp. And inside the cup is a Scotch bonnet foam. So you're meant to dip the shrimp into the foam, and it really does pack a punch. There's a good amount of heat in there. And then over here, this spoon is the liquid lobster with a little bit of caviar on top, and the sauce has a little bit of cognac in it. And really, it's a one bite, but it packs a whole lot of flavor. And here we have the mushroom risotto. One bite, but lots of flavor. So here we have a scooped out lime, and inside there is a tuna tartare. On top there is a yuzu granita, and a little bit of caviar on top, and then a single crisp of Parmesan. It's really nice. You take a little bit of the granita, scoop out some of the tuna tartare, and it really goes quite well together.
Chocolate brownie with vanilla ice cream and tutti frutti.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
So this here is the bird's nest. It's again phyllo, but they light it on fire, and it has like an aromatic smoke to it. And then you've got a deviled egg on top of that. That's your bird, I guess, if you will.
This one I will explain to you. So this is coming from the sea elements. We call it halibut cooked in a clear paper. It's not a plastic, but it's a transparent aluminum foil. The reason behind that is because our magician chef used the cooking trap method. They don't want to let the aroma to be away from the food, but stay only on the food. But before wrapping it up, our magician chef poured the rosemary thyme oil, baby potatoes, 4 kinds of mushroom with the white wine.
Nice.
I'll open it for you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
You still remember what we have on this one?
I know there's peanut butter inside.
Peanut butter,
Yeah.
okay. So this is what we call coming from the dream elements, and the name of this dessert is the world. The world is made of chocolate 70% cacao with a golden dust on top and caramel popcorn on the side. To open up the world, we need a warm caramel. Ready? Slowly, slowly, it will open up the world. And we have the butter pecan ice cream with the peanut butter ganache at the bottom.
Looks good.
Enjoy.
Thank you. So tonight's show here in Studio B is called 365, and I'm pretty sure it references some sort of seasonal theming, and look forward to it. The shows on ice shows are always very good on Royal Caribbean ships. Thanks for coming along as we look at the highlights here on board the brand new Wonder of the Seas. Don't forget to like this video, post your comments and questions, hit that notification bell, and subscribe for more Talking Cruise.